Welcome to Let's Talk About It. Here we go! Say yeah! Woohoo! Oh, that's a great line. That is a great line.
Almost fucking killed me! You're welcome!
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Let's Talk About It, the series where we talk about everything going on in the movie, TV, and video game world. I am your host, and on this series, we like to talk about things that interest me, stories I find that I feel like will be interesting to you, and also like stuff I have knowledge of that I would love to talk about with you guys. So, guys, if anything I ever want to talk about, please comment down below and tell me your thoughts. And let's move on to our first topic today, and that is this. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, a movie I saw last night, review coming soon, that has just, been getting so much praise lately, saying, them bringing a new director, new cast, and kind of a new story, and it really being really good. And I agree, it's really good. And the question has always been after the movies come out, what is the first weekend box office going to be like? Is it going to be like The Fall Guy that we got a $28 million opening, or is it going to go even higher? Well, according to Deadline, it's going to be pretty high. They say Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes still reigning with 52 million to 55 million opening Saturday box office update. And this, I think this is very believable. Because the theater I was in seeing Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes last night, it was almost sold out. There are people want to go out and see this movie. People are seeing it, and I think the word of mouth is gonna get out after the movie's out, maybe for a week, and then it's gonna make. I think it's gonna be a very successful movie. I think that maybe this could be maybe a $500 million plus movie opening for Planet of the Apes, and we still got a lot of more movies coming out this month. We still got If, and we got Furiosa, which I think Furiosa is really the only competition for the month for the biggest box office hit of May, because we don't know if Fall Guy is going to hit that. Probably no one went out to go see Fall Guy this weekend. I think everyone was seeing Planet of the Apes. And I think maybe Furiosa. I think Furiosa could come getting close to it, but I don't know how many people are going to go see Furiosa. But this is really great news for the Apes franchise as well, because just the other day they said they want to make a nine movie trilogy with the Apes, and they've already done 4. They've already done 4 Apes movies, and now with this being a success, it would be no problem for them to go in and do number 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But we kind of want to see what the actual box office is like. Is it going to be 50 million? Is it going to be lower than 50? Is it going to be higher than 50? That's really the question. What do you guys think? Do you think Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes has done enough for it to justify getting a sequel? And would you be open to seeing it? And also, did you even go see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes this season? If you didn't, I really hope you do, because it is a great movie. Please leave your comments down below, and let's move on to our second topic here today. And our second topic is this. Now, we've been getting a lot of news for Fantastic Four movie, and that's understandable because the movie is supposed to be filming in about 2 months. And we know who our 4 main actors playing the Fantastic Four are. We've gotten our Silver Surfer, and we've also gotten some other actors in unconfirmed roles. Well, now another unconfirmed actor has been confirmed by Variety. Here we go. Marvel's The Fantastic Four as John Malkovich. Now, John Malkovich, I feel like is a name I haven't really seen in the movie space for a little while, maybe for a number of years. I think, whenever you're doing a movie, you always want to get talent, because talent excites people, and, this casting is very exciting, It's really, building up such an interesting cast, you have a lot of talented actors in this movie, you got Emmy Award-winning actors, you got Oscar-nominated actors, it's really building out, a cast of solid actors, and, of course, we don't know who John Malkovich is playing, my personal rumor thing I think John Malkovich is playing, I think it's possible that we could see John Malkovich either playing Reed Richards' father or Franklin Richards. Franklin Richards' dad, but also Sue and Johnny's dad. Because he's very much that age. I don't know what route they're going to do, but if they go with that route, it would be kind of cool. I think he'd kind of be like, on the side, you know, kind of like helping the Fantastic Four. Maybe he's just playing like a military general, or he could be playing a variant of some kind. But it's very cool to see John Malkovich added to this amazing cast of characters that we're getting with amazing actors as well. And this is not only Fantastic Four news today. And you know, I think a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, he could be Doctor Doom." I think if you look at the age of Pedro Pascal and John Malkovich, the age match doesn't really match Reed Richards and Victor Von Doom. You know, Reed and Doom are usually around the same age. And, you know, who knows, maybe he could be playing Doom, you know. Maybe that's why they haven't said who he's playing in the film. But he could be playing Doctor Doom. You know, maybe not Doctor Doom, but maybe just Victor Von Doom. Maybe just playing that character. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is a good choice, adding John Malkovich to the cast of Fantastic Four? And who do you guys think John Malkovich might be playing? Please leave your comments down below. Let's move on to our next topic here. That topic is this. Now, we got this Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming, kind of like the final chapter in the Mandalorian story. And, you know, they're ending it off with a big movie event. And we know most likely Pedro Pascal is going to appear in the show, along with some of his other friends who have been on this journey in the Mandoverse. Well, now, Deadline is reporting that we might have another big-name actress joining the movie. According to them, Sigourney Weaver in talks to join new Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Now, like I've said a million times past, if you can add talent, add talent. And, you know, Sigourney Weaver is one of those, you know, actresses who, like, doesn't really have an Oscar today, but she has been some of the most successful and most loved sci-fi films of the past few decades, if that's going to the Alien franchise, to the Avatar franchise, you know? And, you know, her dipping her hand now to maybe Star Wars, that seems really cool. And, you know, it's not saying if it's a big role, smart role, but, you know, it looks like Sigourney Weaver is in talks to join this movie. And, you know, I think if this was a season 4 or 5 of Mando, we would not be hearing this name. You know, Sigourney Weaver is a movie actor. I feel like you don't really see her a lot on television, but she wants to be on the big screen. And, you know, this is going to be the first Star Wars movie since Rise of Skywalker, so I think they're trying to wash the taste of that out of our mouths. And this is going to be like the big outing of Star Wars getting back into theatrical releases. And, of course, we're expecting the movie in 2026. No details on who she's playing in the film. You know, of course, you know, she's just in talks. Nothing is confirmed. There are some outlets saying, like, oh, she's confirmed in the movie. I'm like, no, she is in talks for the movie. She's not signed up for it. She's not confirmed. But we got Sigourney Weaver possibly not being in Star Wars. Does that excite you guys? Or are you guys kind of like, I don't know. But personally, I'm all game for adding a talent like Sigourney Weaver to the world of Star Wars. What do you guys think? And leave your comments down below. Now let's move on to our last topic here today. And our last topic is this, about Fantastic Four. We know who our heroes are. We know who they are. Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn are all starring in the film Fantastic Four. Our heroes, the ones we'll be rooting for. But the question is, out of all the villains Fantastic Four have, who would they be adding? Now, the rumor a few months ago was possibly Galactus as the first villain in the movie. Well, I guess that's not a rumor anymore, because according to the Hollywood Reporter, Fantastic Four casts Ralph Ineson as Galactus. I think, and seeing them, just the coverage of Galactus is really cool, but the person they got to voice him, I think is the perfect choice. Now, you guys might be wondering, who is Ralph Ineson? Why does that name sound so familiar? Well, he's been in franchises like the Harry Potter movies. He was just in recently The Creator, and he was in Robert Eggers' The Witch and Game of Thrones. But one of my favorite performances, it doesn't come from a movie or TV show. It comes from a video game. And that is for when he voices Sid in Final Fantasy 16. Like, that voice, like, I can just imagine that voice as Galactus, and I'm like, I am sold. Like, him as Galactus, you know, I think he has the voice, and I think, you know, sure, he can look like Galactus, you know, very much so, but I think it's the voice that's really going to make Galactus a really menacing character, you know? And of course the worry is like, is this going to be like another like Arishem the Judge? You know, is this going to be, you know, some being who's just standing over? Because, you know, if you really think about it, Galactus is a person who eats planets. So how does a stretchy man, a girl who turns invisible, a rock monster, and a guy who lights himself on fire battle against a literal person who eats planets? And like, it's possible they might go the route they would Doctor Strange, have kind of like maybe the Silver Surfer be the main bad guy, while they have Ralph Ineson, Galactus, as kind of like the big overarching guy that the Fantastic Four have to convince not to eat their planet. And you know, we keep wondering, like, this is probably taking place on another Earth in Fantastic Four. The question is, how is Galactus gonna maybe relate to this whole overall story of the MCU's telling? The thing is, like, that should really matter. The thing is, like, they need to tell a great story of Fantastic Four, because we've had many Fantastic Four movies, and none of them have gotten them right. You know, like, they think we want to see Mr. Fantastic dancing off the bellies of hot, gorgeous women, or we want to see see high school Fantastic Four. No, we want to see, you know, a family. You know, a family that comes together. You know, they've never gone the family aspect of the Fantastic Four, right? They've always just seemed like, oh, they're just friends. You know, not a family. You know, they, like Kevin Feige has said, they are Marvel's first family, and you know, they need, and to get people, I think, intrigued in this movie. Sure, you can have Doctor Doom, but they've done Doctor Doom in every Fantastic Four movie. What can they do differently this time? Have a villain that raises the stakes. And, you know, this is the biggest of villains. You know, he is a villain that even the Avengers have to team up with the X-Men, and maybe even other superheroes in the world to defeat him, because he's just that powerful. But what do you guys think? Are you excited to see Galactus come to the big screen? Not as a puffy cloud, but an actual Galactus. And do you think Ralph Ineson is a good cast or a bad cast for this character? Leave your comments down below. And that's going to be it for Let's Talk About It. Please make sure you leave your comments down below, subscribe to the channel, and like the video. And I'll see you next time. Peace!